Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Now, this is definitely not the breaking news story I expected to receive last evening. This was an absolute bombshell, and now it's left me wondering what is going on. Now, Nationwide, as I said, has released a bombshell piece of information. Now, they have been reliably informed that one of the country's young female sprint stars, Theianna Terrelonge, has left Edwin Allen. Yes, you heard me right. I did not stutter. She has apparently left the Edwin Allen High School. Now, it's understood that Terrelonge's mother, who is a member of the Jamaican Constabulary Force, took her daughter from the school. Now, this whole sentence here is insinuating something go down, right? That's literally the vibe and the energy I get from just reading that sentence. Now, in continuing, Nationwide Sports is yet to ascertain the reason behind the decision to pull Terrelonge from Edwin Allen. Now, Terrelonge was preparing for her second year in Class 2 at the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships in March. Now, the young sprinter won the 100 meters in her first year, Class 2 at Champs last year, missed out on the double when she lost the 200-meter final to Shania Douglas of Mushet High. No, in her first ever appearance at the Under 20 Championships, Terrelonge failed to get out of the first round of the 100 meters in Lima, Peru last year and subsequently pulled out of the meet due to injury. No, this final section as well is very important. Terrelonge was last in action for Edwin Allen at the Fogo Road High Distance Overtrack meet in Maypen, where she failed to finish the 300 meters. So that is what Nationwide is reporting. Now, subsequent to this article being released, it seems as though Theianna Terrelonge got wind of it and she took to her Instagram where she made a few comments. Now, the first comment reads, "And how does my mother's occupation influence that?" As I said, based on how the sentence was structured, it seems as though they were insinuating something. And yes, it seems as though Theianna Terrelonge herself picked up on that and she's asking the question, what does this have to do with my mother's occupation? And the next thing that she had to say was, without a full story, why? As in to say, you're yet to receive the full details, which Nationwide did say that they've yet to get the full details or ascertain the full reasons behind the decision to pull Terrelonge from Edwin Allen. So she's saying, why not wait until you get the full story? But yeah, this is how media works. Theianna Terrelonge, once you get something that you're able to verify, even if you don't have the full story, then you're going to run with it. Now, as I said, when I got this news last evening, my first thought was, what is going on? Now, I'm clearly thinking possibly two things. No, well, not clearly because I haven't said it yet, right? However, there's also news that potentially she's going to be coached at the Elite Performance Track Club. Now, in light of that information as well, I'm wondering two things. Now, my first thought is this a situation like Gary Card, where still attending high school representing Wolmer's, however, being coached at the MVP Track Club by Stephen Francis? There's that thought process that pops into my mind. Or did Theianna Terrelonge's family receive a bag similar to the Kerika Hill situation where they're glad for this opportunity, took the opportunity, and they're pretty much going to run with it? Now, those are the two things that pop into my mind when I think about, what's happening here. Clearly, without any, reasons as to why she left. And I'm sure in the coming days or weeks, we will be able to get that full information as it relates to why she was pulled from Edwin Allen. And of course, I'll make subsequent reports on that. But as things stand right now, I'm just speculating that it could possibly be one thing or the other. No, track is, as I said, interestingly, there's also reports that she's seemingly going to be coached at the Elite Performance Track Club. Now, this is an interesting decision for me as well. So I'm just hoping that parent and also athlete did their due diligence when it comes to the decision making as it relates to who coaches the athlete going forward. Because one thing the article made clear to stress was that she competed at the under 20 championships last year, that's 2024, and she pulled out because of injury. And they also highlighted that her last meeting for Edwin Allen, or representing Edwin Allen, she also failed to finish that 300 meters, which also could indicate again that there's more injury concerns, or she's probably being plagued with injuries. So I'm hoping that a lot of due diligence was done, because as things stand right now, there seems to be a plethora of athletes, not seems to be, there have been a plethora of athletes that have departed the elite performance track club. And one thing that stands out in all cases is injury management, right? That's one thing that stands out with all the cases. And even if you look at, a few of the young starlets that are at the elite track club that have yet to really, come out yet, they're still also battling, said injuries. One, Karika Hill is one. So I'm just hoping that they've done their due diligence in this regard. However, I'm still nonetheless wishing our athletes all the best. This is their decision. They know why they made the decision, right? And you can never really tell in life if a decision is right or wrong until, all the chips fall, right? So let's see how this goes. As I said, I'm wishing her all the best. Can't wait to hear, why this move was made. There's a lot of insinuation happening in this very short article. So it seems as though they know more than they've probably let on. Maybe it's something too sensitive to speak of. But anyway, trackies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So it seems as though Theianna Terrelonge will no longer be competing for Edwin Allen High School, which means that if she's going to a different high school, she'll have to sit out a year in order to be eligible to compete again at the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships. That pretty much, deads any rivalry that we were expecting between Shania Douglas and Theianna Terrelonge. Was really looking forward to those competitions this year, though they still have the opportunity when it comes to Carifta, just not from a champs perspective. But yeah, what are your thoughts about one, the move to pull her from the school? Do you sense something amiss based on how the passage was worded as well? What are your thoughts of her potentially going to the elite track club to be trained there? What are your opinions with that particular decision? Let me know your thoughts. Like the video, of course, trackies, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.